Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Virginia's offense will get first crack at it here. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
He'll keep it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
That's reeled in. It's McCoy. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Steps away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Makes the catch. It's McCoy. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Safe completion on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Buys a little time. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ennis. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And the Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. from the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Edwards. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. This time it's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Noles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Third and short now from their own 48. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The offense changing the play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another.
Turning it on. Lots of running room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. Great job by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
PAT unit on the field. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. So an 82-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Morris. Completes it in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. He's got an open man. He's
offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach speak, Palmer.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's White. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught close to the marker. It's White. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Just keeps swinging it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's White. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Needs it to keep this drive alive. The Seminoles pick up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Got a man. It's White. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's White. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's White. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now they take the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
And the Cavaliers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Blackwell. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's White.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Noles have enough for the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed over the middle, it's White. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Harris. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Quick pass on the jet motion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Oh, they're after him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. The give is to Williams. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Might be looking to run. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Offense in an empty set. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, a lot of space. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Cavaliers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Pulls it, fires to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. With the catch, it's McCoy. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Buys a little time with his feet. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? And the Noles will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Across the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Wide open spaces. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Ennis. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Webster. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's McCoy. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Going up top again. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
The Noles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Unloads it left. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game?
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's Castellanos. Makes the catch, it's McCoy. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make a play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get the 1st, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Fires into the end zone. Snagged out of the air. He found some running room and needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneak gets it done.
And with that touchdown, you could hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Virginia.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They marched 79 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Morris. Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And a great effort on the final play of regulation, but we've got more football ahead. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you never complain.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Oh, they knock it free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. I don't know if it was luck or... And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. From the gun, the ground game. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 3rd down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. First snap in the red zone on this drive. The give to the tailback. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays, Reese. The things I could have done a little bit better, or the ball could have bounced